Thomas Weather.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by these fine sponsors. Hear Rich's forecast hourly on these Blue Water Broadcasting radio stations.
Hey, good morning, everybody. On this Monday morning, it is the 15th day of October. Hard to believe. I saw a couple of Christmas commercials on network television yesterday. I kid you not. And that's hard to believe when you have, 80s returning. We had 80s yesterday, 80s today, 80s tomorrow. But on this front, I'll talk about not only the return of the risk of showers to our forecast, but two frontal systems in the next 7 days. The first one will knock the temperature back down a little bit, and the second one will really be the front that we'll be excited about. I'll talk to you about that, and plus a look at the tropics. Let's get going.
Well, this is something we don't like to see this time of the year. 80s covering much of the southeastern U.S. and some 90s down in Florida, but look at the nice air. 50s, 40s, 30s out to the west, and even some snow on the ground in the Front Range in the Rockies. Yeah, more than a foot of snow in some places in the Colorado Rockies. But for us, a few spotty showers start to return today. I think the storms will be widely scattered. I have the rain chances relatively small, in the 20% range for the most part. But this frontal system approaching from the west is the culprit. You see the front I'm talking about? It's in from the Boot Hill of Missouri into Arkansas, moving on eastward. But it's running into resistance in the upper atmosphere. That upper high just off of St. Augustine is making the front slow down, and the nice air keeping it at bay for now. So for today, I've got a mostly sunny day with a high temperature at least up to about 86. That's too hot for this time of the year. Rain chances small at 20%. And there's the front tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. You see it in northwest Alabama. So some scattered showers possible tomorrow as the front moves in. And there's the front on Wednesday morning moving into South Alabama. A little moisture back behind the front, so a small rain chance on Wednesday, but slightly cooler. We go from the 80s to the 70s on Wednesday. I think Thursday's a great day with a morning low in the 50s, high temperatures in the 70s. And then by the end of the week, towards Friday, the moisture will start to increase again. You see that moisture up to the northwest. Highs in the upper 70s, but a small rain chance Friday and a better rain chance as the day goes on Saturday. There's the front coming into North Alabama on Saturday. More on that front in a moment, but showers and thunderstorms will become, a pretty decent chance on Saturday. So I've got mid-80s today and tomorrow, then 70s on Wednesday and Thursday, small rain chances through at least early in the day Wednesday, and then dry Thursday, and then small rain chance Friday, and a better chance of showers and thunderstorms Saturday ahead of that next frontal system. And that's an important front because the GFS takes much cooler air into the state on Sunday and takes the front all the way down to the coast. That's Sunday morning on the GFS. What about the other model? Look at that. The European also agrees. When the two global models agree, you feel pretty confident that we're going to see a nice front next weekend. So this is what happens. We go from the 80s the next couple of days to the 70s behind that first front, and then maybe the 60s for highs and lows at night in the 40s, perhaps, with that second front that arrives Sunday. Out of the tropics, an area to watch out there in the Western Caribbean. Looks like that's moving towards Central America for the most part. There are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves that we're tracking right now. But right now, I don't see anything that's a red flag that we should be worried about in the tropics. And one more shot of a beautiful weekend. This is Blunt Cultural Park yesterday. Bailey and I taking a walk out there yesterday morning. Just a spectacular weekend. We had a low of 51 Friday morning, 54 on Saturday morning, and 59 yesterday morning. Great weekend. Hope you enjoyed it.
So Bailey and I will be back in the saddle this morning live on the radio from 6 to 9 on News Talk 93.1, live on television this morning on CBS 8 and ABC 32. We do our first weather break at 5:50 in the morning. Ben Lang and I will be talking weather this morning, and at 6:40 a.m. we're also on CBS 8 and ABC 32 as well. Another video for you first thing tomorrow morning at 4:45, and you know the deal. Whenever you are out and about, across the dial on 8 radio stations twice an hour, 256 times a day. That's where you'll find my forecast. I'll see you later. Have a good day. It's going to be a hot one.